Hey everybody, Alyssa here from Becoming Memories, and I thought I would jump in a new series that's coming out. I don't know if I'll be able to join it on a regular basis, but I thought for this month it would be fun to give it a go. And that is the For the Love of Homemade Kit series. Hannah Lemieux and Khristina Sorge and several other, Crafting Maggie, a few other, excuse me. Sorry, allergies are really bad right now. Anyhow, they are doing this series in the whole year where everyone is using the same recipe. So this printable recipe is available on Khristina's blog, redefinecreative.com/blog. And so everyone is using this recipe to create a kit that they're going to use this month. And I probably will not do a video every Monday like some of the other girls are doing, but I have a double page layout that I want to do. Before you gasp in shock, let me explain. I took a picture of each of my 4 children with my nice camera, like a nice, it's not as formal as a portrait, but like a nice close-up of their face on New Year's Day this year. And so I thought, because there are 4 of them, I would do a double page layout with each photo and then a little bit of journaling about them at the beginning of the year. So I'm not going to make this kit very big because it is just for that double page layout. But I am going to use this recipe because it was really fun watching everyone else's put together their layouts. And so I just pulled a bunch of paper pads and I thought I would see what I could come up with. So the first thing on the list is a Woodgrain paper. And so this was the one that I saw when I pulled out these paper pads. This is from Maggie Holmes Open Book. And so for paper, we're talking about a woodgrain, a stripe, a floral, a colored paper, mostly one tone. So maybe like a tone on tone or something, and then a black and white. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I could use this black and white gingham. Let me see if I still have that. Ooh, or that. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. That's pretty fun. I do a lot better mixing and matching papers when I use my paper pads. And I think it's because when I use my collections that I bought all together, I get really paranoid. This is terrible. I get really paranoid about not being able to get them back in the right collection so that I can use them when I'm looking for them when I'm using a particular collection. I don't know, it's weird. I like this one. I think I'm going to call this my colored, mostly one tone. Okay, so I guess I have to turn. I was trying to hide the branding strips because the branding strips don't really coordinate, but let me use that. Okay, so a floral. I better get the floral next because that is sure to be a big element in these layouts. I'm wondering about this floral. No, not that one. Has to be big enough to fussy cut. I must have taken that out. It must be sitting in a page kit somewhere. Oh, there it is. I like this because it's not too big, and I'm planning, even though it's a double page spread, I'm planning to print each of their photos in 4x6 and then have a nice journaling block underneath. And so basically there's not going to be a ton of space on the layout. So I'm kind of digging this. Okay. And well, I have a stripe already with this black and white. I think I'm going to call that good on the paper. I guess I'm cheating a little bit with the black and white being my black and white and my stripe, but that's okay. I think I'm okay with that. All right. So those are my papers. So what else do we have? We have ribbon, something dimensional, a project life card or larger die cut, something with glitter. I know what I want to use for glitter. Silver or gold? I've been keeping a little bowl of washi on my desk to try to really get me to use it more. I think I'm going to go silver. I think I'm going to do it. So something with glitter, flare badges or epoxy stickers, a sticker sheet. Now, this would be the obvious choice, but I don't know. I'm really sure this goes very well with the new year kind of a theme. Flare badges is going to be tough because I don't have a lot of flare badges. All right, I'm just looking to see what else I have here. I may possibly ditch that floral. I can't decide. Probably overthinking it. I just happen to be in the Maggie Holmes and Chamel section of my cabinet. Okay, if I take this one out, no, I don't like that better. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna fast forward you for just a second while I grab a few things, and then I will show you what I have grabbed. Okay, so I'm back. Let me show you what I've come up with. This has taken a little bit of an unconventional turn, but I found these flare. These are from Chamel's True Stories collection. So not this collection, but I could see some of the colors working. I like this True Story one. That might be a really good fit. I pulled the ephemera out from True Box of Crayons, not True Stories, Box of Crayons collection. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna need a new bag. And that is the packaging. I don't know if any of these will work. Some of these might, but there are a few really large pieces in here, or fairly large pieces. So that might work for the Project Life cord or a large piece of ephemera. So I'm gonna keep these with the kit. We'll see how, I really don't know what direction this layout's gonna end up taking. And I think that's why I'm having a little bit of trouble deciding which embellishments to go with. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep that in for now. And then I found these Project Life cards, which if I use these means I don't need a large ephemera to complete the list. But I only had 3 of them. So I don't know. I could possibly do 2 of my kids on one side with one. See this, remember these times. If that wasn't orange, that would work as well. Oh, there's a 3rd one. So I think I'm going to leave the cameras in. I like the cameras with these 3 papers, and we'll just have to see how that floral plays in. One of the things I really like about a floral is that it can really be very versatile. And like this floral, for example, I could just use this red and blue, or these little white ones. I wouldn't necessarily need to bring in pink or orange at all, even though when you look at the whole sheet, you see a lot of pink and orange. But as I cut this apart, it doesn't necessarily need to be that way. I think I might bring these in as well. I like the addition of this dark blue color. And since I have 4 kids and only 3 of these camera cards, I might need to do like girls with one and boys with another or something like that. So conveniently I have 2 boys and 2 girls. So that works out. I also brought in, for something dimensional, I brought in these layered stickers from Pink Fresh. And some of this, like this has my heart, this heart. I'm not sure this floral and this floral will work, but now that I have it on here, they actually might work because they kind of have the same style. So that is definitely going in. And then a sticker sheet. So I cheated, got the entire sticker book, but I thought the colors in this worked. A lot of the colors, not all of them, but a lot of them really work with the colors in these papers. So I'm gonna bring that in. And then this, I think this and this are from the same collection, maybe. But there were 2 requirements for alphabets. One was an alphabet from the same collection as one of the elements in the kit. So I brought this in because that made this from one of the elements same. Yes, I said I might be cheating a little bit. I wasn't kidding. Okay, but you know what? It's my kit, right? And then an alphabet that matches one of the pattern papers. Well, this is easy. I have a black and white. I brought in a black alphabet, and I picked this one because it has uppercase and lowercase, but it's also fairly small. So if I want to put their names on the layout, like one name is not going to take up half the page, and it won't look completely overwhelming with 4 names on one page. And then last but not least, I brought in one more ephemera because this one, I don't need to open that. This one has a lot of great journaling pieces, and I do want to do a lot of journaling on the layout, and the colors are primary as well. So I have ribbon. I don't have ribbon yet. Something dimensional. I have those. Project Life cards or larger die cut. Something with glitter. Flare badges. A sticker sheet. Book. An unfinished mixed media background that you have previously started or purchased. I don't think I have that because I don't. Actually, I do have one. Well, I have a couple things here. I have this. I don't think this goes with anything in this layout. I could possibly punch out a few shapes out of this painted part. I don't know. That didn't end up working for the layout I was working on. But I do have this. These are leaves that I made in a video. If you look on my channel, there's a playlist called Not Messy Mixed Media. And all of these are things that I made while on that series, doing that series. And I've used a bunch on layouts, but I still have these different pieces left. So I'm wondering if these leaves, some of these leaves might work. I don't know. I think I'm going to throw them in there and see what I can do. And I did these, I finished these with a bunch of different mixed medias. I think my family's about to walk in the door here. So I will stick those in, and I may end up finishing these off with a different color and using them. And I'm not sure these will work, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so that takes care of unfinished mixed media background. And chunky glitter or foil flakes. I do not have that. I despise glitter. This is as much glitter as I get. So when it says something with glitter over here and glitter over here, that's just overkill for me. So I will do my best to use this, but there's not going to be any chunky glitter anywhere in my scrap room anytime soon. So I think that is it. Thanks so much for watching. I will try to come back with a process video. Hopefully when I make this double page spread and get those photos printed, I will have opportunity to film that, and I'll show you what I did with the kit. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great crafty day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.